Can they cut you off? Banks can freeze accounts, they can deny services. But should Congress step in to stop political debanking, or would that be government overreach? Can Congress regulate political access to banking? The debanking debate explained. Banks can decide who gets access to money, but what happens when politics becomes the reason someone is cut off? Now, lawmakers are asking a bigger question. Can Congress step in? Why this matters? Access to banking isn't a luxury, it's essential to modern life. If financial institutions can deny services based on political risk, the debate shifts from corporate policy to democratic power. Full story. What is debanking? Debanking refers to banks closing or restricting accounts due to perceived political, reputational, or ideological risk. Critics say it's happening quietly, without transparency or appeal. Can Congress regulate this? Yes, but with limits. Congress has authority under the Commerce Clause to regulate banks involved in interstate commerce. It already regulates lending, discrimination, consumer protection, and financial transparency. What laws could Congress use? Anti-discrimination statutes, expanded to include political viewpoint, banking oversight through federal regulators, transparency requirements forcing banks to explain account closures, due process-style notice rules before termination. What Congress cannot easily do: force private banks to serve every customer unconditionally, eliminate risk-based decision-making entirely, override First Amendment protections for private institutions. Political divide. Supporters of regulations say financial access should not depend on ideology. Opponents warn regulation could become government coercion over private companies. Key tension: corporate autonomy versus political neutrality, private risk management versus public access rights. Impact, significance. If Congress steps in, it could reshape the relationship between politics, corporations, and financial power, setting a precedent that lasts for decades. Outro and CTA. Should political belief ever affect access to banking? Comment below and subscribe to One America Daily, where we break down power, law, and consequences. Comment trigger question. Should Congress regulate political debanking or stay out of private banking decisions?